Hi, I'm Justin Hitt with SCORE Martinsville, and we're going to talk today about 3 sponsorship marketing mistakes. First off, what are sponsorships? Well, everything from roadside cleanup to stop the highway to trade events. You can sponsor tables at trade booths or tables at award ceremonies, fundraising golf tournaments. Sponsorships are everywhere. But the big problem is that many small businesses are making common mistakes when it comes to sponsorships, and it really becomes money thrown down the toilet. Think about it. Have you been called on the phone about sponsoring a local kids' ball team or sponsoring a local school's booster fund? And you thought to yourself, I really like what the school's doing, but I just don't have the money. And that's really what's going on in your head, is that not only that you don't have the money because you're not getting sponsorship results. What are sponsorship results? Sponsorship results means that you invest in a sponsorship and you get customers. And those customers give you money based on those services that they purchased that has enough net value to recover the cost of the sponsorship itself. Now, it is great to support charitable organizations, and you can make a charitable contribution to an organization. But think about it this way. If you're able to make a charitable contribution to an organization that's done in such a way that generates the money to reimburse you for the original charitable contribution, then in effect, it's net zero as far as out of your pocket, and you can contribute to the organization again. Through your savvy and clear understanding of how to profit from sponsorship marketing, that's what we're going to call it, sponsorship marketing, is that you can continue to support those worthy organizations again and again and again. Think about it this way. If you're able to support, let's say you're a sporting goods store, and you're able to support the local ball team, and that local ball team's sponsorship generates the same amount of money as you were sponsoring, then you can sponsor them the next year, and you can sponsor them the year after that and the year after that. Can you see how this is important? So sponsorships could be anything from your name in a brochure or a booklet. It could be a sign. It could be a lot of things. But if you make these mistakes, then it really is just, you might as well just give the money to the organization and be fine with it. Give it anonymously. Give it on your taxes. But if you want real value, stop making these mistakes. Mistake number one. Mistake number one is when they give you space, which could be the size of a bandit board or a single sheet of paper or maybe a quarter page. The big mistake is that the majority of the organizations that sponsor, they don't understand it's advertising, and they put the giant business card in there. There's no unique selling proposition. There's no call to action. There's no headline to get attention. Nothing but a business card. And what happens is that they're disappointed because they've sponsored an organization and they got nothing to show for it. And then the next year when this organization calls, subconsciously they know they didn't really get anything out of it, but they don't really have the money because they didn't get anything out of it. So what I want you to do is, instead of a large business card, I want you to think about it as a classified ad. I want you to get a prospective customer to raise their hand and tell you that they're interested in what you have to offer. Not just tell you that they're interested in what you have to offer, but perhaps request an information kit or a free consultation or set an appointment so that you can help them solve problems. See, sponsorships done the right way are a win-win-win situation. Done the right way, the nonprofit or charitable organization benefits from the contribution. If done the right way, you benefit from the contribution. And definitely a customer benefits because you're solving a problem. So take that problem that you're going to solve, turn it into a headline, set up a call to action, and give them 2 ways to respond. The next mistake people commonly make is they have no offer or some kind of weak offer. Now, if you grab anything like these books behind me, they're all sponsored. Now, they have more space to work with, but think about your fundraising golf tournament, the tee markers. Think about the back of a concert brochure. May have some sponsors on it. What you're usually going to see is simply a logo and a company name. And that's really not enough for your customer to take any specific action. So you need a specific offer that provides a reason to take action now. You want them to fold that brochure up, put it in their pocket, or circle your ad to make sure that when they get home, they take action. You want to be so compelling that they might take a picture with their cell phone, or they may go ahead and surf online. If they get bored or something, they can surf the web address that you provided and learn more about your offer. They could go send an email to a specific address and ask for more information. But you've got to have some kind of offer. Help people move along. If you leave everything up to that prospect to take action, then yes, your sponsorship will only benefit the organization that receives the funds, and it ends there. The third mistake and the final mistake here, actually there's a whole bunch of mistakes. And if you want more of these mistakes, we've got a little bit longer audio program that you can listen to that goes over the mistakes, it gives you strategies, helps you really do sponsorships much better. And in fact, again, I call it sponsorship marketing because the sponsorship pays for the opportunity to sponsor again. And that's the greatest benefit to your local community, being able to make enough in your business to continue to sponsor year after year and give bigger sponsorships year after year. But if you're making this third mistake, then it's all a waste. Now remember, when you're sponsoring, you want to make sure you have a target audience, but here's the mistake: not getting meaningful attention. So let's say you're a golf pro shop and you're sponsoring a tee marker at a golf fundraiser. That sounds like a really good match, but those people are there to play golf. They're not there to see your advertisement. So if you fail to get their attention in a meaningful way, then they'll wander right back your ad and the 45 other sponsors and never take action when you had the potential, the great value to have the right message in front of the right market, but you didn't leverage the media in order to get the attention necessary in order for that individual to, again, snap a picture, visit a website, write down a phone number, or otherwise get involved with what you have to offer. You want to use some kind of flagging headline if it's a larger audience. So maybe you're sponsoring a wine festival and you're a restaurant and you want people who are in the region to visit your restaurant. Then you could mention that many of the fine wines here are featured at a restaurant. Mention this ad and get $20 off your next full bottle purchase. You know, they could buy the wine there at the event for $20 a bottle, or they can come to your restaurant and have a wonderful dinner and get $20 off of a bottle of wine. Now, you need enough space that you can caveat that they get it with the purchase of dinner. Come and eat an entree in order to get the off on the bottle. But people don't usually go to restaurants and buy a bottle of wine unless maybe they brought a guest. So you're looking to get more than a few people there. But if you never get their attention, they're going to wander away. Sponsorships are a great opportunity for your organization. It should be a part of your marketing plan, especially in your local area. Restaurants and wine festivals, restaurants and music festivals, sporting goods stores and ball games, ball fields. There are so many opportunities. It really depends on your business. But there's probably something for you. But now remember, sponsorships also go further as far as trade events. I remember sponsoring a table at the Association of General Contractors and brought my best customers for their big award ceremony dinner. And many of my customers were members of the Association of General Contractors, but I got the whole table and I brought them there as my guest, and they were able to enjoy an evening on me. And that was a very good sponsorship as far as our commissions and our revenues over the next couple of years. But sponsorships are everywhere. The challenge is, if you've been doing sponsorships and you haven't been generating enough money to continue to do the sponsorship, or you're not clear that the new customers that you get came from those sponsorships specifically, then you're making some of the many mistakes that there are to make when it comes to sponsorship marketing. Now, of course, the organization doesn't care if you make these mistakes because they got their money up front. But most importantly, they should care, because the better you can do with the sponsorship, the more frequently you can come back and sponsor. So if you want more information about how to do sponsorships the right way and the many sponsorship mistakes to avoid, you want to go ahead and ask your questions below. And then we'll send you some information about how to get the full program. Now remember, SCORE is a nonprofit organization affiliated with the Small Business Administration, and we're here to help build vibrant business communities. So if those questions need more detailed responses and you'd like to meet with a mentor, then we can make mentors available to you in your local community. Mentors are available online, and mentors are available to meet with individually. In fact, I'm sitting at the SCORE office here in Martinsville, Virginia, and we meet our clients at this office quite frequently. So how do you get a SCORE mentor to ask your questions about marketing or sponsorships or business structure or how to find events like this? Well, you're going to visit www.score.org. And from there, you can request a mentor who will match you up perfectly with your business and will help you answer any questions. So right below here, you can ask your questions. We'll be happy to answer those questions. Again, I'm Justin Hitt with SCORE Martinsville. I've got more than 2 decades of marketing experience, direct response marketing, copywriting, things like that. And I'm here to show you that sponsorships can be a powerful way to grow your business. They can be especially powerful in local communities, and they're all around you with lots of opportunities. And very often, it's some of the cheapest marketing you can do when you know how to do it the right way. And the value of sponsorships is that you reach a specific targeted audience. And if you are able to stop making the mistakes of just putting in a large business card and actually putting in an ad, not having a weak offer and actually putting a strong offer and a USP in there, and finally getting meaningful attention by calling out specific individuals. If you're going to do these things, then you're on the right path to making sponsorships pay. If you need more information or you want to hear about the other mistakes that you need to stop doing and definitely avoid, then ask your questions below and we'll be happy to help you. Thanks for listening. I'm Justin Hitt with SCORE Martinsville, and we're here to help build vibrant business communities, to rebuild small businesses and small towns, and even if you're in a big city, this stuff works. But the key is that help is available. We're here to mentor, we're here to answer questions, and when you visit www.score.org, you'll also find a number of free resources available. By the way, the mentoring is free as well. Because, again, we're a nonprofit organization affiliated with the Small Business Administration. And we can also refer you to resources like the SBDC, your local Chamber of Commerce, and economic development centers, which also have a number of resources available to small businesses. Thanks for watching.